Alright, what's up everybody? It's your boy Akeem. Welcome to this blog. Here to give you a scout report on defensive end Shane Ray coming out of Missouri. Now he's one of the premier pass rushers for the 2015 NFL Draft. Coming out of Kansas City, Missouri, he followed his father's footsteps and going to Mizzou, and he had a great career as a Tiger. Now he started off his career for the first 2 seasons as a backup for both Coney Ealy and Michael Sam. Michael Sam was actually the 2013 SEC Co-Defensive Player of the Year that season. And in that year, he going back to Shane Ray, he had 39 stops, 9.5 tackles for loss, and 4.5 sacks behind Coney Ealy and Michael Sam, which are impressive numbers as a backup. And for this season, he had a big year: 65 tackles, 20 tackles for loss, and 13.5 sacks, earning Defensive Player of the Year honors of the SEC Conference and an All-American. Now let's talk about his strengths and weaknesses. First, his strengths. He definitely launches himself off the ball pretty well, and he has a great explosive first steps and a good burst coming off of the line of scrimmage. Also, he's fast. He's reportedly to clock a 4.40. He also has a 40+ vertical jump and a 10-foot broad jump, and he can bench over 400 pounds. Great workout numbers, and hopefully he could do the same at the NFL Scouting Combine to impress the numbers and possibly become a top 3 fit pick of this year's draft. Now he has great outstanding power and outstanding motor, and he plays with great violent intentions. I do like his play just a little bit. Now, talking a bit about his play, he does have violent intentions, and some of his weaknesses, he can become a little bit too aggressive. We all saw that in the SEC Championship this past season against Alabama, in which he actually put his hands on the quarterback's helmet and actually was ejected from the game. He needs to control his temper just a little bit and play a little bit smarter in playing the game, keeping his head in the game and not too much on himself. And I think he just needs to improve in that just a little bit. Also, he kind of uses a lot of doesn't use too much pass rush moves as far as getting to the quarterback. He relies a lot more on his athleticism and not too much of his technique, and using more moves to get to the quarterback. He does need to improve in that just a little bit, but I do like his tenacity in that line of scrimmage and getting to the quarterback. And I think that as my projection for this season, I have him as a top 10 pick for this year. I think he's one of the top pass rushers entering this year's draft, and there's actually a couple players who are in question and as far as the top 3 picks. As far as pick number 2 and number 3, I wouldn't be shocked if Shane Ray was a top 3 pick of this year's draft, going to either Tennessee or Jacksonville, because both these two teams desperately need a pass rusher on their defense sides of the football field. I'm going to have to go with Shane Ray as a top 10 pick of this year's draft. Now, I still have 3 more blogs I'm going to talk about, more scout reports, and I'll catch you guys in just a couple of minutes. Thank you for watching this blog. I'm your man, Keenan McCall. Be easy.